AHAVA blessings and welcome to this little introduction video on this beautiful, beautiful course called Sacred Prosperity, the Golden Codes of Prosperity. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the what this course will deliver, because at the end of the day, I'm delivering something so you can have this experience. So when we talk about prosperity, we tend to relate prosperity with abundance. And actually, they're two different things. Abundance is the amount of energy that we can move, that you can move. And prosperity is how we can sustain this energy. And the moment we learn how to sustain this energy, that's when we can see an expansion of more abundance in our life. For example, we all know that when we're very tired, say that you're tired, you've been working all week, you're very tired, or you come home from work, it's very hard to sustain the energy in your home, whether it be your own energy or your partner or your children, your family. You feel that it's difficult to sustain everyone's energy. Well, remember that energy is time, and energy is love, and energy is money. So that's just an example of that abundance in that tiredness would be related to the energy of prana. Prana is the life force. And in that moment, with so much tiredness, we really don't have a lot of life force. So we can't hold energy, we can't hold people. So, in this sense, that prosperity regarding our energy can just wither. So, this is the same thing when it comes to abundance in our life. And prosperity is really, really related to our work. And how we can ground our work, and our work can be so grounded that it can just expand and expand and expand, and we can be able to attract more, hold more, and give more. And at the same time, prosperity is related a lot to Saturn energy, to Capricorn energy, and if we're living our divine service or our divine mission. So the sacred prosperity is something that I've been working with for a while. We do teach this course in the Spanish campus, along with beautiful Lilena, who is just a Magdalene priestess and an amazing businesswoman, who will probably be giving us some pointers and some tips as well in this course in English. But the main thing that I want to talk about in this course is, remember that we're no longer in the Piscean age, and we are in this Aquarian age. And the Piscean age isn't bad or good, and the Aquarian age isn't bad or good. The only thing is that in the Piscean age, we did live the shadow of the Piscean age, and we could live the shadow if we chose that in the Aquarian age. But I think as a humanity, we're awakening as a collective. So we are in the Aquarian age, and this is a new way of working, a new way of generating resources, a new way of communicating with people, and a new way of communicating with ourselves. So this is the first thing I think is very important in this course, to learn all about this Aquarian age energy. And then the other thing I want to deliver to you in this course is how to understand how you can work with the Aquarian age. How can you begin to understand this new way of generating resources and new way of working at the end of the day, either if you work for someone, if you are an employee, or if you are self-employed. And I know that probably a lot of women will be listening to this course and taking this course. Men are invited as well, because this is a new way of working, and it is based on the divine feminine principles. But I know that a lot of women out there are wanting to start their own businesses and wanting to create their own prosperity. And it's because for women, this is natural in us. Why? Because we're householders, and we take care of our children, and we do so many things that sometimes it's just easier to organize our time when we work for ourselves. And even if we are working for someone, if we are employed, how can we organize our time to expand more in what we do, and to attract more resources at the end of the day? So in this course, I'm just looking at the syllabus right now that I have in front of me. We will be working with time. how to work with linear time, how to work with circular time, and how to understand that linear time needs to work within circular time, especially when we are wanting to create abundance in our life, okay? And then we have understanding Saturn, because Saturn is a major planet for prosperity and for money and for sustaining our abundance. How to align with a sacred routine that will align us with the vibration of prosperity and abundance, and with resources. And a sacred routine is different for every person. So how to develop this sacred routine. Tools to increase our abundance. How can we get that Shakti energy going? How can we get the resources, the energy moving within us so that we can start to sustain more? That's very important as well. I'm going to be sharing 2 amazing active meditations that I channeled through Mary Magdalene when I had my first apparitions of Mary Magdalene in 2011, and they have helped me so much. And thanks to these meditations, I've been able to not just hear and receive the intuition and the guide for the co-creation of Mary Magdalene Mystery School, but at the same time, these meditations have helped me to learn how to sustain my own energy and sustain the energy of everyone around me, and to sustain even the energy of all the beautiful women and men who come to the courses, and this beautiful community, because if not, I don't know how I would do it. So I really want to share these meditations with you, and I think they will help you a lot. Also, I have some exercises to awaken the creative potential. And we're going to learn on how to work with the elements for manifestation, how to work with the earth element, the water element, the fire, the air, and the spirit element. Teachings of Mary Magdalene on frequency and vibration, the difference between what vibration means, what frequency means, and how at the end of the day they work together. And vibration and frequency are what creates the magnetism to seduce and attract things to our life, especially prosperity, situations, work, clients, students. This is very, very important. And let me just see. How to generate resources in the age of Aquarius. What does it mean? How does it work? What is the energy that the age of Aquarius is moving? Because we are no longer in the old paradigm. We are in this new energy. So how to work with this new energy when it comes to creation, manifestation, and generating resources. And moon manifestation, how to manifest with the cycles of the moon. Another very, very powerful tool that I've been working with since 2011 that's really, really helped me a lot in my inner world. And of course, what is inside, we reflect in our outer world. So definitely recommend this moon manifestation. And then the digital world and working online, especially for all of you who are starting online businesses, or I, for example, do too. I do live teaching, but also online teaching. And I'm starting this course in the pandemic. So yes, since March of 2020, I've been mostly online. But I do like to do both live teachings and online teachings. And how to work online, it's very different than when we work in the physical world. Very, very different. And also how to attract clients online is not the same as in the physical world. So we can't really do the same thing. And so how this works, and tools and tips for working online, and how to harness our intuition to understand how technology works. We don't need to follow what other people are telling us to do. We need to learn how to use our own intuition, because technology is actually, and the computer and all this is an expression of the age of Aquarius. And the age of Aquarius is intuitive, even though it's got a very strong frequency of the logos, of the mind, very intuitive at the same time. Okay, and how to expand our sacred service. And what does sacred service mean? What do I mean when I say sacred service, purpose, mission, destiny, all of this? And understanding how the online energy works as an algorithm. So this is a beautiful, beautiful course, and the course opens on October the 11th, so you can sign up. You can sign up now if you want, but as of October 11th, the course will be available. And I really, really hope that this course helps you to understand how prosperity works in the age of Aquarius, and how you can start to expand your abundance and sustain the abundance and your work and your creations and everything that's so sacred that you're bringing into the world right now. So if you have any questions, please, you can email me at info at, I can't remember my email, at anaotero.net. Sorry, because my webpage is anaotero.com, but the email is .net. So info at anaotero.net, which I will also leave written down. And any questions that you have, please just ask me. And I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful experience. I will be working with light beings as well. I will be working with Mary Magdalene, her teachings, and with Sarah Tamar as the teacher who is emerging in this age of Aquarius. So thank you so much for listening, and have a beautiful, blessed day. AHAVA.